Your strength is legendary. How about a guy like
Yeah.
Tony Atlas? Was there anyone else you ever got in the ring with and said, "Wow, this guy's actually as strong as me,"
Well,
or close,
No,
or close?
well, there again, Tony had more arm strength than leg strength.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah, he bench pressed almost 600 pounds. He couldn't squat 600 pounds.
Right.
I think Tony said he benched 651.
Something
He
is-
broke
something
San
insane.
Martino's record or something when he was
Something
in the
insane.
studio.
Yeah.
That's what he
could've.
said. Yeah.
What about Bravo? Dino Bravo?
Dino did 630, legit.
Wow.
Yeah, Dino was Ken, the story goes back when you're in the WWF that Vince Sr. promised to make you the transitional heavyweight champion before Backlund.
Yeah.
But that fell through and they gave it to Graham.
Yeah.
And then that's why they gave you the Intercontinental title. Can you tell that story?
Well, it was kind of complicated, but let me see if I can stumble through this fucking mess. Superstar Billy Graham was working for Eddie Graham down in Florida territory. Backlund and I were up here in the WWF. And so Vince was being pressured by Bruno to put the belt on me. Because Bruno wanted to wrap his career up. And so the old man says, well, he said, guys like Patera, there's very few of those guys. That they don't need a belt. They can go in these big arenas and turn away crowds every night without having a championship belt, So I'd like to put it on Billy Graham. And this is after Billy Graham fucked the whole WWF over, scammed him and Ivan Koloff, this goes way back, to like 74, 75s, 72.
What was the scam? What
I never heard
I'm
the
not
story.
Well, they're
familiar with
holding
this.
them up for money.
Okay.
They wanted, Ernie
Okay.
Ladd.
Okay.
Yeah, like
So
Ernie.
Graham was in the WWF and held them up for money, and then Graham was in the WWF.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, they wanted
Interesting.
more money for their matches.
They all want to be paid main event level.
By the way, I got to mention this, and I never agreed with this, that somebody, while it may be true that someone is so over that they don't need the belt, did that bother you that they didn't give you the belt? Because that would bother me. You're world championship material. Did that even annoy
Well,
you?
I took old man Vince at his word that he was going to put the belt on me.
It would get to you.
Yeah, it would
Okay.
get to me.
Okay.
Well,
Should have.
then the Intercontinental belt came up.
Mm-hmm.
And that got to me. Then it was supposed to get back to me again.
Mm-hmm.
And that evolution never materialized.
Were you aware at the time? I mean, I probably not, but I'm just curious. When you first held that Intercontinental title, being so brand new, did you have any idea that this belt would have longevity, would have all these years later, this great history that you basically helped start?
No, I was very selfish. I didn't give a fuck about the Intercontinental.
Okay. Hey, that's fine
Because
too.
at that time, nobody knew what it was going to be. Vince didn't know what it was going to be.
We took it very seriously as fans.
I
We were
know,
like,
but
wow.
it was to the wrestlers. It was just there.
Just there.
It was a belt,
Right.
and then it did evolve into a big deal until Miss Chyna
Jericho.
beat all the WWF superstars.
Here we go.
That killed it.
She's not pinning you, is she?
No.
Figured I'd check.
She might pin Triple H.
Jericho.
Yeah.
Jarrett. Although did Jarrett refuse? I can't remember anymore.
Can you?
She was really a smart girl.
No, very smart.
Yeah, she was really
A lot of
brilliant.
demons and a
Yeah.
lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Can you compare senior and junior? In your
The what?
opinion, can you compare senior and junior?
Mm-hmm. The difference between senior and junior. Senior was a diplomat. Everything evolved around a diplomatic basis. You take a little bit, I take a little bit. You take a little bit. Nobody took everything.
Mm-hmm.
His office was the top left-hand pocket of his shirt.
Okay.
Yeah. That was his filing system, was the pocket of his shirt.
Okay.
When he told you something, his word, it was going to come true. You could bank on it. Now, the kid, he grew up in a different generation, of course, and he knew he was going to inherit that business, so he thought it was owed to him. Diplomacy, go out the fucking window, Jack. You know, I'm the boss here now. What I say goes. If I want to turn this supposedly borderline for real sport entertainment to a theatrical cartoon show, I'm going to do it. Well, that's where the money was. Theatrical